Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and just like the title below says, this will be my reaction to another episode of Attack on Titan from the 3rd season. So before we begin, just a quick little recap. So far everything that we know is that Historia, we've met Historia's father, and Historia and Eren, they were kidnapped. There was a coup that was thrown against the royal family, only to find out that the king was just a puppet monarch and that he was being controlled by a few select nobles who surprisingly only care about themselves. They don't really care about the people. However, what little knowledge they did have against the Titan was apparently effective, and like I said, they've now been disposed, and they were disposed by oh my gosh, I swear I know these people's names. I swear I do. It's Arwen. Yeah, that was his name, Arwen. They were disposed by him, and it's his plan to put Historia into place. And he did that because, one, he partly feels that it could be for the betterment of the majority of humanity, and also he wanted to atone for indirectly playing a role in his father's death. And that we've also learned that apparently there are special humans around where if they're eaten or consumed by a Titan could revert back to being a human, with the implication that all Titans were humans once. And an example of that we saw last season was Ymir. She became a Titan, and then she ate, a person, and then she was no longer a mindless Titan and could change at will. And this also implies that Eren may have eaten somebody when he was turned into a Titan, which then begs the question, who did he eat, if that is indeed what happened? And then also the last episode, it left off to where Eren, he was being held hostage, and Historia is there, but she seems eerily calm about the situation, so I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna find out.
Shit!
I'm glad. Just hang in there for a bit. We'll be okay.
At least Historia's all right.
Eren, listen. My father has always been humanity's ally. His only goal is to keep the people within the walls safe.
I don't believe him.
Now that we misunderstood him. He didn't deny anything. It's true that he went after the scouts, and his people did kill Pastor Nick. But he did that because he had no choice. Everything he's done, he did for the sake of humanity.
She's believing this a little too easily. I'm more skeptical.
It's coming back to me. Yeah. The last thing I remember is the two of them. How long has it been? Captain, Armin, what happened to the scouts? What's the deal with all these glowing pillars? They just keep going. I can't even tell if it's day or night. Wait, there's something else about this place.
But why does Eren have to be tied up? Why does he have to be tied up?
You're wondering, no, you've never been here before. Although, you may recognize it nonetheless.
What's that supposed to mean?
Father, could you explain to Eren?
Of course, I intend to. But before that, there's something I'd like us to try. This could make him remember without us saying a word.
What is this? Who are they? These aren't things I've seen. No. Whose memories are these? The
Oh, when Aaron's dad gave him that shot. Did Aaron eat his own dad?
What happened to you?
He ate his own dad. That's so messed up.
Have you learned of your father's sin?
That's amazing, Historia. Just look how well you can read now.
Thank you, but I only learned how because you were here to teach me.
Ah, that runny nose of yours needs some tending to. I guess the next thing I should teach you is how to act more ladylike. Blow into this.
Okay, because I'm about to say, ain't no way in hell that was her mama.
Now that's what I call a job well done.
What is Historia, like 5 or 6?
What's it mean to act ladylike?
I'm not exactly an expert, but I'd say the young lady in your book has it down.
Krista?
Yeah. Is she one of your favorite characters? Krista's always thinking about other people and helping them out in whatever way she can. That's what I think makes a proper lady. You'll find pain and suffering everywhere you look in this world. So do your best to make things better. Treat people with love and they'll love you in return.
Not
That's how
always.
you act, so I want to be just like you.
Huh?
Do you think that if I try real hard, I can grow up to be like you?
No need! You're already perfect! No need to change a thing!
Aww. She's probably dead now, isn't she?
I'm sorry, Historia.
Just knowing this
I
anime.
have to go now. That means you need to forget all about me again. Until next time.
Wow.
I wonder who that girl is.
That's messed up. Wait, so then if that's the case, then like was her mom really
What's wrong?
killed before her eyes? Like was her mom really neglectful?
How could I forget? In all that time, I was never alone. I had her. She was always there for me. She gave me books, taught me to read and write. She was so kind to me. So how could I forget about her?
Because she manipulated your memories.
About Frida.
Frida?
If it was a kind-hearted young woman with long black hair, then I would imagine that it was Frida Rice. She was your half-sister. She must have been worried and gone to check up on you
Dude, I called it.
time. If she was erasing your memories, know that she did it to protect you.
So, that's why I forgot her?
That's right, but touching him seems to have brought those memories back to you. An unexpected side effect.
Half sister isn't his
Where
other
is she?
daughter.
Do you think we could visit her sometime?
She's dead.
I'd like to tell her thank you.
I'm calling it. She's dead.
If she hadn't been there for me, I wouldn't have had anyone. I need to thank her.
She dead. I'm calling.
Frida is no longer of this world. At one time, I had 5 children. But 5 years ago, my wife and our children were murdered by a man named Grisha Yeager. Your sister was killed by Aaron's father.
Whoa.
Grisha had the ability to transform into a Titan. I still don't know where he obtained it. But his goal was to steal something from the Rice family. What Grisha sought to obtain was power. The power of the Rice family. family which resided within Frida.
Whoa.
Frida's Titan was by far superior to all the others. In theory, she had unsurpassable power. However, at her young age, she lacked the experience to wield it properly. And because she couldn't unleash her true potential, Grisha ate her, and in doing so, stole her power. But that wasn't enough. He then turned his gaze to the children. He wanted to eradicate the Rice family. He started by crushing Dirk and Abel, who were 14 and 12. He trampled my wife as she held our 10-year-old Florian. He squeezed the life from my eldest son, Oakland.
Oh my god.
Some curse or miracle, I alone managed to escape.
I mean, if what he's saying is true, it's messed up.
Didn't deserve that.
I still don't trust him,
Do such a terrible thing.
but... Well, Historia, it's not Aaron's fault.
Hey! What's
Kenny.
the hold up?
Kenny.
Whatever you're talking about, we don't have time for it. Things are going straight to hell outside.
Do explain. What's been going on?
Well, the scouts started a coup d'etat, and all the other regiments had taken their side. Everyone found out that old King Fritz was a fake, and now his whole council has been arrested. Yep, it's been a royal shit show. Matter of time till they show up here, so you'd best get a move on.
All right then, I will. Now take the anti-personnel control squad and defend the entrance at all costs. I already told you that the ceremony can't be done in the presence of you or your crew.
Oh, where's the trust, Your Majesty? Did I make you mad? Fine, sorry. I'm just so worried about you.
I trust you. It's because of that trust that you're here. Now go.
I feel the same, Your Grace.
I don't trust Kenny, and I don't trust Historia's dad.
You'll wear the finest of clothes, but only from your feet to your knees. And so you don't get lonely, I'll take you out once a week to be paraded to the public. It's so beautiful.
Oh my god.
This may well be the finest work of art man has ever conceived. All those decades of planning it have finally paid off. Just wait. Art must be completed by its audience. You must be seen by the people, the same ones you tyrannized. And that will be my masterpiece.
Exactly. You'll face with this tenfold. The blood of slaves run through your veins and nothing will change that. You will never be the equal of a noble like me. If you'll forget any of this happened, I'll bet you'll even forget how to shit.
As long as we're on the subject, why don't you tell me if you nobles really do shit gold? I'm sorry, what was that your mouth full?
Okay, that dude's a sadist.
All the members of the King's Council are telling us the same thing. It's just as your late father speculated. The Rice family has the power to alter people's memories as it suits them. From what I've been told, aside from those of a few noble bloodlines that are immune, whole cities could be affected at once. Your attention! Soldiers of the Survey Corps! Our mission is to recover Aaron and Historia. We will now make for their location believed to be the chapel on Rice's land.
You should understand, this is Kenny the Ripper. If he's there, he's our biggest obstacle. In terms of his threat level, it's like you'll be fighting me. Or wait, with those weapons of his, he'll be stronger.
And he's unbeatable. At least for us.
Maybe we should wait and meet up with other soldiers.
No chance in hell.
Right, of course not. If we wait for reinforcements, then Aaron might get eaten.
How is it that you lived with Kenny the Ripper but know next to nothing about him? Did the two of you never talk?
Not much. I only just learned the man's last name. Don't know if you heard, but it's Ackerman. He might be a relative of yours.
I remember my parents saying that my dad's side, the Ackermans, were persecuted when they lived in the cities. My mom said her ancestors were Eastern. Her family's appearance made it difficult for them to fit in. Both groups were chased deep in the mountains near the edge of the walls. That's how my parents met. But my father never told me why the Ackermans were persecuted. He looked the same as all of you, so I don't think he was of a different race.
Tell me this. Have you ever suddenly felt a power awaken inside you?
Oh, I thought that was just adrenaline. Oh, that moon, the animated moon was so pretty.
Ackerman as well.
Fess up, Gramps. Come on, you're dying anyway.
Ah, Kenny. I take it you were just out killing more of the military police?
Yeah, what in the hell happened to us? I thought that the Ackerman clan used to be the king's personal bodyguards. Now the whole damn family's on the verge of extinction. So why don't you tell me what you did to piss off the king?
Ain't that the monarchy hates us or has any cause to. They're just afraid of us is all. Reason being, we Ackermans are one of a few families the king can't quite control.
What do you mean by that?
Can't tell you the whole story because I don't know it. But it's true that our family was once honored and trusted by the king. More than that, from what I was told, we Ackermans were once the king's sword.
Power of the Titans. What's that?
I don't know how it works or what all else there is to it, but this power allows the king to wipe out human memory, to erase the past. Only a few noble bloodlines are immune. Among them, there were two groups that decided to turn their back on the king. One of these groups was the Eastern Clan, and the other was our own Ackerman clan.
But I found my little sister. Coolhell's been working at a brothel in the underground. She got knocked up by a customer. I couldn't convince her to get rid of the thing. Oh, hell.
Is Levi his nephew?
Shit world anyway. There isn't a dream you could have worth suffering through it.
Levi's Kenny's nephew, isn't he?
Found it. A hidden door. Rice and Aaron should be inside. Hopefully the layout's close to what I predicted.
Is everyone here ready? Because you're all about to dirty your hands.
I am worried about Armin.
Guess that's a yes.
I am worried about Armin. Okay, so that was my reaction to another episode of Attack on Titan, and it really is like amazing to me how they can make things like really slow towards the action scene and leave it on a cliffhanger, and so much is happening. Like, we're already seeing the effects of the cause of the coup. What's his face with the beard? Like, yeah, that dude's he's acting like a real sadist right now. Like, he stripped old dude naked, has him upside down. I don't even want to know where that little funnel is that has like the little tube that goes into his mouth. I don't want to know. Like, my very wild and active imagination is already coming up with some theories. I don't want to know. But yeah, and then we find out like Kenny Ackerman, like it's kind of Game of Thronesy a little bit, like with this royal house and like this noble house and all that. So apparently, Kenny, he comes from this line of Ackermans who were like these special humans that their memories can't be altered. And so they used to be like the sword and personal bodyguards of the royal family, and that Mikasa's, paternal side was also like has Ackerman blood. So I guess like she's either like a cousin, a distant cousin, or like a niece to to Kenny, and then Kenny talking about him having like a sister, and like she works at a brothel and she got pregnant through one of her Johns. I have a theory that that is Levi, especially since Levi was asking Mikasa, oh, do you ever feel like a special power in you? But I know that feeling because I had it too. Truth be told, in that scene back in season 1, I thought that was just adrenaline that Mikasa was going off of. I just thought that that was adrenaline, but yeah, it could be like some type of superpower, like who knows. And then also going towards Historia's father, like I said earlier before, if what he is recounting is the actual truth, that's pretty messed up. But again, I don't trust this man. I don't believe this man. All we have to go off of is his word. And like, yes, he's doing like that, you know, that cool little trick with the memories or whatnot, but who's to say like he doesn't have the power to manipulate how far back you can go and like selective memory of like what you can see, therefore you don't get the whole picture, and he can just manipulate and fill in the blanks that suits his needs. Like, I would trust him more if Eren wasn't tied up. But Eren, he is bound, he is gagged, he can't move, and Historia isn't doing anything to like help him. So clearly she knows something that, you know, we don't know yet as viewers who are, you know, progressively watching this episode, but I don't trust it. And if I just don't see how Historia isn't helping Eren, like at the very least, like taking the thing off, like I just don't trust it. I don't. Like, you and like we still haven't seen like the I forget like their human names, but like the Armored Titan and the Colossal Titan, like what are they doing? What are they up to? Like, where's Ymir? What's going on? But anyway, thank you for watching. Definitely gonna, you know, keep watching this at the very least. I don't know if I'll keep doing reaction videos, you know, for this, but I'm definitely gonna keep watching. But anyway, thank you for watching me.